a lot of colored people have been saying they don't know what their heritage is. Well, especially the ones that I talk to in this town, they just like, what is that? How do we celebrate that? So what is your take on Heritage Day as a colored person?
We need to acknowledge that Heritage Day initially was a commemoration of King Shaka. So it was a Zulu commemoration day, right? And the IFP then spoke with the ANC at the time, and it became Heritage Day. So with the whole Rainbow Nation aspiration, they created this day for us to celebrate culture. It is not Bride Day.
Yeah, and then your bus came in. No, it's Bride Day. Sorry, what?
It is not Bride Day. It is not Bride for Heritage Day. I feel
you can bride on Heritage Day, but it's not Bride Day.
I feel like Bride Day is whitewashing.
Yes.
And commercializing a black concept.
Yes.
And taking away from it.
Yes.
So, if, for example, it would be a situation where different cultures came together and bride, I would be down for that.
That's what happens.
This is just Championship Boerewors Day.
No. And there was a year where checkers got that wrong, actually. They were like, no, Bride Day, Champion Boerewors. And it was just like...
Is the one with Nathaniel?
I think that's the one.
And then they tried to do it with Nathaniel and Mendoza, I think.
You know what, ne? And then now they have Jerusalem. Oh my God. I'm so tired. We are going through a lot in the country.
I just want us to stop. This is what I want everyone to do is, if you're going to take, you can't just take the good parts of black culture. So you take the music, you take the hair, you take whatever, the style, whatever you take from.
The body, the tan, by taking our skin color.
But when it comes to the actual issues, you then distance yourself. So the Jerusalem thing, I feel like the less I say, the better, because there's probably somewhere in my feed a Caucasian group of people doing Jerusalem right about now.
I'm not bashing this guy's success, It was a great thing for him. It was a great thing.
Were you not talking about the dance? Were you talking about...
I'm talking about the song as well.
What do you have? What's wrong?
Man, there's nothing wrong with the song, It's just that now, I don't know, man. It just feels like white people just made it their own song, as if they are the ones that...
It's Kalagata. It's a Kalagata.
Like, they're doing the same thing with Jerusalem as they did with Mendoza and Skalagata, with Brenda Fassie's Vulindlela. This is the same thing that they're doing. Now, I honestly give the boy the bag, give him the success and, everything. I wish him all the best. But this is Master KG.
Master KG.
So now,
I don't know.
It's just, yeah. And even the dance, it started with some guys from Limpopo, I think. They were doing that
people
dance.
Were partying.
And then this next thing, some choreographers from overseas jumped on that beat with the same dance, and then now it's their thing. But hey man, you know what? Yeah.
Like I said, I feel, and it's not because it's white people doing it. I'm saying, don't be real quick to take from black culture what you want.
What you want. Whenever you want.
When it suits you, and wearing it, and then taking it off when it matters.
Follow through.
Yeah.
Follow through with what you're doing. For me, Heritage Day, man, Heritage Day is kind of tricky for me, because my family is kind of like mixed as well, because we Xhosa, we Tswana, someone is Sotho, someone is Indian. So Heritage Day for us, I'm a true South African, yeah. Hey, and then Heritage Day for me, I love Heritage Day. I won't lie, I love Heritage Day. I love seeing my people in their colors, man. You know, being flamboyant in your swag, you know, in your shred, you know, the Xhosas doing that black and white thing, Zulus with the animal skin, you know, Tswanas also with the animal skin. Oh my God, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
I love Heritage Day. I absolutely adore that shit. Y'all do it. Continue pushing that heritage lifestyle. And then you get the Indians with the spices and the saris. Oh my God! Like, I'm here for that. I'm definitely here for that. And then we also have our foreign brothers and sisters, you know, with the food as well.
Yeah.
Nigerians, Somalians.
I
What
think
have you? That's the thing for me, man. For heritage, that's the thing. We are all boasting in pride of our culture and where we come from and our roots and ancestral, you know. Man. Ish.
I think that's what makes it difficult for colored people, in that with the colored culture, there isn't something specific you can point to. Most colored people live fairly Western lives, and their roots are like within family. Each family has their own traditions, and whether it would be religious or whatever specific to that family. So it's a mixed bag of ancestry, language, even like physical features. Everything is just different, and I think that's where the beauty lies in it. I know they associate, you know, the Kapsa Klopsa or Cook Sisters, and that's not even anything to be ashamed of.
Yes.
I just think it differs from person to person and family to family. For example, on my side, my father's side, they identify as colored, and then my mother's side is a mixture of colored and black, specifically Xhosa and Sotho. But because of how colored people in Graaff-Reinet live here how people in Graaff-Reinet live, colored and black people in Graaff-Reinet, they live similarly, in that they speak the same languages. It's not uncommon here for like the colored young boys. They go to the bush and then they have a whole ngidi after that. So that's here, but then that differs from Cape Town, and it differs to like Aldo's, wherever else. And I think that's where the beauty is in that, and that more colored people should embrace the fact that you can't define it. It's everything, darling.
So the colors that I know from Bloom, right? What they do on Heritage Day, since it seems like, you know, there's no one box to put colored culture in. What they do on Heritage Day is they tap into the black side. They find it. They find it deep up in the family tree. They will find it, and that's what they celebrate. So it's not it's not a thing of no, I don't have a culture. I'm just, you know, even if they don't know the traditional way that they're supposed to be wearing on that day. But what I love about the colors that I've been exposed to in Bloom is that on that day, man, Keke, aren't you having a braai at your house? Come, let's do that type of chillers. And, you know, reflect on cultures and, you know, the struggles of tradition, the traditional laws for so and so, you know, and it's people are open to learning. But then, as you said, coming back to Graaff-Reinet, honestly, it became a culture shock for me. Whereas Heritage Day is not celebrated, June 16 is not celebrated, December 16 is not celebrated, and you just like, even Freedom Day is not celebrated, and you just
Of course.
And then you're like, but these are all milestones of Africans stepping up on
Yep.
the pedestal and, you know, taking up their space. And those things are not
Yeah.
celebrated. Konje, a number has been done to us here in this town. But it seems like the people here, they're content with that.
Yeah.
They don't mind, you know. That's where the problem lies for me.
Yeah. It's also that thing of just the running theme. If black, colored, any other people of color
Mm.
collectively come together in discussing and then implementing change,
Mm.
things will change. If you look at the monopoly in this, I don't want people to also think that I hate Raffinet. This is
No, it's not a hate,
it's
it's-
a beautiful town.
Yeah.
It's
Can come here, settle down, have kids, you know.
yeah, it's just a lot.
It's wrong. It's not working as it
a lot.
should.
The monopoly,
It's distorted.
and which is why, because white people get to decide, or historically have decided, the level, they've limited conversations and things about race because they've decided this is what they're comfortable with and this is what they are not.
And isn't it funny that in this town, all the museums are about white people? Which is funny because this is where Robert Sobukwe, one of the founding fathers of ANC, was born, but nothing. And it's on top of that is weird because the ANC are the ones that are ruling in this town,
Is
but
it?
they are not doing anything.
Oh, I don't know.
The ANC, yeah, the mayor, it's ANC, but it's, you know, it's those type of things and you're just like, wow.
But I see a lot of cowering. I see a lot. That's why I'm still here for the energy of the EFF. Né? But I see a lot of cowering and yabassing, and the genius of apartheid still flourishing because we are believed to be so different here, and as a result, the white people here decide what is law, what
Yes.
is
Yes.
acceptable,
Yes.
and we all
Yes.
are guilty of cowering
Yes.
and also you get tired of being that lone voice, né? It's
Man.
you'll champion and
Unconscious
there's something that hurts more for me. What hurts more is if I am in a situation where a manager needs to be called, né? Why am I the problematic one here, né? And my people will look around and look at me like I'm the problem as well.
Facts.
But for someone else, it's what I'm saying is it's sometimes you get defeated. You should not get defeated, but the feelings of it's so tiring being the only one saying this.
And it's like if you say something, if you guys can discuss this thing together, no, we're gonna. When it comes there, she's the one who came up with the idea. No, I wasn't there.
I feel like my people are guilty of doing that as well. We will collectively sit and discuss this is the issue.
Yeah.
We're going to raise it in the meeting.
We are there.
Come to the meeting and there's Keke all by herself.